affordable COVID-19 DNA testing or infectious disease clinical testing? Welcome to P23 Labs, a high-complexity molecular diagnostics lab that uses the latest technology to offer a full suite of molecular diagnostic tests, clinical tests, and wellness consultations. We give you access to knowledge and healthcare resources that will transform your health. Schedule an appointment and order your custom test today with our healthcare team. www.p23labs.com.
Are you tired of being overcharged and forced into paying a monthly subscription for your Mac and Windows software? Well, if you are, currently we're having a 50% off discount on all the latest Mac and Windows software, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Photoshop, Microsoft Office, and much more. Our 50% off discount will be ending soon, so be sure to text us "Need Software" to 213-640-9738. That's 213-640-9738. We aim to please, so expect 24/7 technical support, the latest premium software, instant software links delivered to your email, and PayPal Buyer's Protection Guarantee.
Yo, what is happening? I'm here, 7:30, shit. I'm here. I'm supposed to be on at 7, but I'm on at 7:30 on the dot, and that is okay. How y'all doing, family? How y'all doing? Y'all come on in the room. Y'all come on in. And let's chop this thing up like we're supposed to do. Let me just throw some stuff on social media. And once I do that, we will really be good to go. Let me turn on a little air in here, because it's going to get a little hot. Hope you guys have had a great weekend. Let me turn get all my airing together. Hope you guys had a great week. And a great weekend, ladies and gentlemen. We here. Don't forget to check out the movie Buck Breaking at buckbreakingmovie.com. You can also check out the film Hidden Colors at hiddencolorsfilm.com. All the Hidden Colors movies. Hidden Colors 1 through 5 at hiddencolorsfilm.com, ladies and gentlemen. Just waiting on everybody to come on in the room. While you're coming on in the room, hit that thumbs up button. And then hit that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in the room. Midwest Mommy Files. She wants me to shout her out. I'm shouting you out. Shout out to everybody in the FBA room. Shout out to Elevation Allah. Shout out to everybody who is still supporting the Hidden History Museum. We still need people to get involved at hiddenhistorymuseum.com, because we're still putting things together to get the museum off the ground, ladies and gentlemen. We're still working hard on that. I'm still going through the meetings and all that. Again, I got more coon gear. As you see, I told y'all I'm going to start wearing stuff that kind of gives people, some of the people in the dominant society, the impression that I may or may not be on the coon train. So these are some of the things that I've been rocking. All right. These are some of the things that I've been rocking. I have a Candace Owens shirt on. Hold on, let me back it up so you can see. I had my Larry Elder shirt the other day. Now I got, hold on. Wow. I love you, Candace. So something nice and coonish. All right. So when they see that, they don't know what angle I'm coming from. They don't know where I'm coming from when I rock something like this. All right. So, yeah, we're still making it happen, ladies and gentlemen. I need some more coon tips, some more ideas on some coon clothes that I could wear. So when I go to different meetings, they just don't know what angle I'm coming from. I want to confuse them. You have to throw them off. Shout out to London. Shout out to everybody in London. I love London. I love my brothers and sisters in London, in the UK. Man, did you guys see the fight last night? We got to touch on that. Shout out to my Tuscaloosa family. I did a lot of kicking it in Tuscaloosa as a kid when I lived in Birmingham. We had a lot of little hotties out there in Tuscaloosa. We would go out there all the time. Very familiar with Tuscaloosa, a little old town in Alabama, right outside of Birmingham, going a little bit past Bessemer. That's where Deontay Wilder is from. All right. We got to touch on the fight, ladies and gentlemen. Did y'all see the fight last night? Shout out to my brother Keith for hitting me up with the links to the fight. Listen. Good fight, by the way. Very good fight. They were scrapping. Very good, entertaining fight. They were scrapping to the end. They were scrapping. They were getting it in. They were getting it in that damn fight. But listen, our brother Deontay, you know, to get beat up by that big old white man, you know, that wasn't a good look. But I'm not going to say, you know, the last fight, people were talking about the white man cheated and whatever. But the white man, that big old Viking Neanderthal, you know, that's somebody you got to be. He want to go just straight up and down, toe to toe with this dude. You got to be strategic with this guy. You know, you dealing with the big old ass Neanderthal. You got to be strategic with this motherfucker. This is the thing. This is my 2 cents on it. First of all, Wilder he had on some garb where he was trying to channel some Nigerian god or something like that. No, brother, y'all better tap into some of these FBA entities. He should have channeled the spirit of John Horse or somebody. But listen. Wilder, this is the problem. This is we're going to do our Monday morning quarterbacking here. This is the thing. Wilder, man, he has potential. You know, he's done some good things, and he had a great, 40-something great fights. But the thing is, man, and I think, didn't our brother Floyd Mayweather offer to train Wilder, and Wilder didn't want to get down with that? No slander. I'm not slandering anybody. No. Deontay Wilder, that's our brother. That's still my brother. Deontay, that's my brother. He's still our brother. Shout out to everybody hitting the Cash App right now. KingFlex818 is the Cash App. Listen, I would say our brother, there's a few things that our brother, in hindsight, Wilder is very pro-black. Yes, he is. That's our brother, and we still love our brother. But my man got back into some old habits. Wilder got back into some old habits. One thing, and I've seen a few people talk about this, and I want to talk to my brother Michael J. White about this. From what I understand, Wilder was doing some heavy weightlifting to train for the fight. From what I understand, he was doing a lot of heavy weightlifting, and from what I understand, I think when you put too much muscle mass, you're doing too much heavy lifting, that might put a strain on your breathing at some point. From what I understand, if some of my physical fitness experts in here talk to me about this. Yeah, that bulk muscle, yeah, if you're trying to bulk up, because what he wanted to do, I think he wanted to get one of them big old strong ass knockouts. So I guess he was trying to bulk up. And that has a lot of constraints on your respiratory system. This is why my man, he got drained early on. Wilder was drained, man. So I knew all Fury had to do was just get him one good time, and it's a wrap, and that's what he did. But my man was putting on he was bulking up. He looked good, he was cut up, but the thing is, he tired out too fast. Another thing with our brother Wilder, he started off good because he had a different technique. My man had a different technique. He was doing some real cool body shots. Yeah, he wasn't loose enough. He was doing some good body shots in those first 3 rounds. Couple of bodies, body, boom, head. So Fury didn't know what to do with that. Fury didn't, that kind of threw Fury off his balance a little bit. He didn't know what to do with that shit, which was good. Even Wilder's trainer was like, hey man, keep hitting him with them body shots. Keep hitting him with them body shots. Them body shots was throwing Fury off of his game. Yeah, I know Fury was leaning on him and putting him in headlocks and all that. I got that. Yeah, Wilder ain't got no legs, man. My nigga legs is noodles, man. My dude's legs are just noodles right now. It's just, that's our brother, man. We just got to say what it is, man. And again, Wilder was getting him with them good body blows, boom, headshot body blows. But what happened is when Fury got him one good time, it completely knocked him off his square. When Wilder got hit one good time by Fury, it knocked him off his square, and then Wilder just went back to his old comfort zone, which is just trying to throw that damn predictable ass right. He stopped with the body blows altogether and started just trying to throw that right, and he kept telegraphing the fucking right all through the whole fight. So Fury knew where the shit was coming from, so Fury had a defense for that. You know? Fury had a defense for that old telegraph right, and he kept trying to use that big right knockout, and he kept missing, and he kept draining his energy. So he stopped being strategic with it, and he just got very predictable. He wasn't blocking himself. You're supposed to be like this, and he was blocking all crazy. And then Wilder kept trying to throw that right, and the right was coming all overhead. And dude, I'm like, man, this Neanderthal is about to give you a Captain Caveman punch, brother. Man, he just lost. Our brother, the thing is, he just doesn't have the right discipline, I think. He just doesn't have the right discipline. You got to be disciplined. This is why I respect Floyd Mayweather. He wasn't trying to just get that big, crazy, wild knockout, because you got only a few times to just do that shit before you tire yourself out and wear yourself out. So our brother Floyd Mayweather knows how to get in there and stay strategic with these dudes and just kind of box it out and scrap it up with them and go the whole nine and have his stamina intact. But Wilder kept trying to throw them damn haymakers. He drained all of his energy. He wasn't disciplined. He got knocked off his square. His legs were janky through the whole fight. My man just didn't have the right amount of discipline. He just didn't have the right discipline. Discipline is very important. You dig? You got to be strategic in this game, man. You got to be very strategic. Yeah, Floyd, he should learn. Floyd is very strategic. I don't give a fuck what people say. Floyd is very strategic. He's very disciplined. He has techniques that he sticks to his techniques. Floyd knows how to, he goes in there with a technique and he doesn't get knocked off of his square. You know? Our brother Wilder, he got knocked off of his square and said, fuck all the techniques. I'm just going to try to brawl with this damn Neanderthal and just try my best to knock him out. Yeah? You got to be disciplined. Yeah? But it was a great fight. Great fight altogether. Great fight altogether. Very entertaining fight. Yeah, Wilder's a brawler. He gets in there and brawl. You can go in there and brawl with a couple of niggas and, knock them out. If you brawling, you go in there and just on some rah-rah shit, boom. But if you go up against one of these, this Neanderthal he got a bigger reach than you. You know? So you got to be strategic, man. You can't, you just ain't gonna knock this big ass fucking corn-fed Neanderthal out, man. Yeah, that motherfucker got a strong chin. Yeah, you trying to brawl it out with this dude. You got to be strategic, man. But very good fight nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen. Very good fight nonetheless. Man. But yeah, he got knocked out, boy. That was a bad look. He fucked up the whole Black Lives Matter movement, getting his ass knocked out like that. Damn. He fucked everything up. All the protests, everything just went to hell. Getting beat up by that big old white man like that. How dare you, brother? Shout out to Wilder. That's still our brother. We love you, brother. You had heart. I give you that. My brother had heart. My brother had heart. I give him that. I give him his heart. But man, you better get some discipline. My up-and-coming fighters, y'all better have discipline in this shit. Study Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather offers to train your ass. Take that shit up. Yeah? Come on, some of y'all felt bad. You went to work. You're going to go to work tomorrow. The white folks are going to be all in your face. Hey, Darnell, did you see the fight? All the white people are going to be celebrating tomorrow. Oh, when you go to work, they're going to be rubbing it all in your face. Y'all go to work tomorrow. Oh, it's going to be, they're going to be running around there with Neanderthal flags. Oh, it's going to be hunky palooza at your job. The white people at your job, they're going to be rubbing it in your face. Hey, Jamarcus, did you see the brawl Saturday? God, that was a great fight, dude. Licking mayonnaise off their fingers. But we had a great party at my house. We had a fight party. We had we invited you, dude. You should have came. We had finger sandwiches, plenty of mayonnaise for everybody, dude. Jaegers, Budweisers, dude. Zimas. We had a 40 ounce for you, dude. You should have came, bro. Awesome fight, dude. They're going to be licking mayonnaise off their fingers tomorrow, nigga, when y'all go to work. They're going to be walking around chest out tomorrow when you go to work. Oh, man. Y'all going to hear it tomorrow, nigga. Oh, goodness. They're going to be talking all types of slick shit. Hi, LaQuisha. At the next Black Lives Matter meeting, are you guys going to talk about Deontay Wilder getting knocked out? Is that something that's going to be on the agenda? Are you going to bring that to the critical race theory meetings? Is that what you're going to do? They're going to be condescending as hell to your ass tomorrow. Watch. Oh, they're going to be condescending. They're going to bring you some of the leftovers from the fight party. Hi, Lavelle. We had a party at a fight party. We invited you. But hey, look, we brought you some snacks. We brought you some lemon pepper wings. I know you people like lemon pepper. We got you a couple of flat lemon pepper wings from the party. And we got you some potato salad. And we put some Lowry seasoning sauce in there for you. Oh, God. Y'all gonna hear it tomorrow, nigga. Y'all gonna hear it tomorrow, boy. They gonna be at work with their little Confederate flag t-shirts under their clothes, high-fiving each other. Y'all gonna hear it. Y'all just calm down. Don't get fired. Just calm down. Don't let them get to you. All right, family? When you go to work tomorrow, don't let them get to you. They're gonna be talking slick. Don't let it faze you. Just act like you didn't see the fight. Oh, no, I didn't see it. Oh, you didn't? Oh, you missed it, buddy. Oh, then they're going to give you the play-by-plays. Oh, man, Wilder got his black ass. I mean, I didn't mean that. I don't have a racist bone in my body, dude. I don't have a racist bone in my body. I don't know where that came from, bro. But listen, Deontay Wilder got his ass kicked, dude. Oh, they're going to be their racism is going to be slipping out. Oh, man, Tyson Fury was awesome. He pounded that nigger. I mean, he pounded that fucker, dude. He really got him, dude. Oh, they gonna rub it in your face tomorrow, nigga. Black folks, get ready. When you go to work, you know, just be ready. Just be ready, guys. When you go to work, when you go to your job tomorrow, family, listen. They're gonna come in there. Your white when you get there at 9 o'clock, your white coworkers, they're gonna have their own theme music when they come in. Hold on. Hey, Darnell. Hey, did you see the fucking fight, dude? It was freaking awesome, dude. It was fucking hot, dude. This was the best fucking fight ever, man. I know you saw it, dude. It was so fucking gnarly, dude. Yeah, fucking A. Go. Fury is the fucking best, dude. Fucking Fury, dude. Oh, they gonna have their own theme music, dude. They gonna have their, oh God. Oh, it's Columbus Indigenous Day tomorrow. My kids still have to go to school, so y'all still got to go to work. Oh, God. Y'all gonna hear it. Oh, y'all gonna hear it tomorrow, boy. They love it. This is the white folks' theme song right there. The Eye of the Damn Tiger. That's their theme song. Man. Oh, they're so proud right now. A white man who's shaped like Rosie O'Donnell beat a buff black man's ass. Boy, y'all are not going to hear the end of it. Y'all not about to hear the end of it, dude. So just get ready tomorrow at work, man. Y'all going to be at work mad as hell. Like, man, these white people better get out of my face. They're going to be condescending as hell. Listen, Lacrarius, listen. Don't worry about the fight, man. It's just a game, dude. Maybe one day your people will rise up, okay? They're gonna be talking all types of little slick shit to you. Listen, Lavelle. I still think Black Lives Matter, dude. At least you guys tried, okay? That's all that matters, dude. Anywho. Everybody hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Now listen. Now everybody, we're still talking about what's going on with our brother, Dave Chappelle. Our good brother, Dave Chappelle, called out the white LGBT community. They're trying to strike back. And let me say something. Family. Hold on. Let me give me a sip. Hold on. Now, family, some people have pointed this out. Some people have said that it seems like Dave Chappelle has watched the Buck Breaking movie, which it does seem like he has watched that movie. I'm pretty sure he has. And this is why we have to understand the importance of you guys and your impact as the grassroots. See, if it weren't for you all, and I'm talking about my 300s, talking about my 300s, the 300s are the ride or die people. All of you guys who were right there with the contributing to the Hidden Colors film, you guys helped change the lexicon. You've changed the global dialogue about race. I'm talking to you guys who contributed and you were the founders for the Buck Breaking film. See, I wouldn't have done it if you guys didn't support it. My 300. I just want y'all to see the impact that I'm talking about my FBA 300. This is why I always talk about that 300. It's very important. What you guys can do on a grassroots level. Remember, when things come up from the grassroots, it rises up and reaches the top. When it rises up and it reaches the top, it's coming from a strong foundation because it's grounded, it's rooted. When stuff comes from the top, it's thrown down to the bottom. When it gets to the bottom, if it's thrown down, it's already rotten. All right? When something is thrown down to the bottom, usually it's artificial or it's already rotten when it's thrown down from the top. Just like when certain plants of fruit, when certain fruit falls down, fruit falls out of a tree when it's rotten. So if it's coming from the top to the bottom, usually it's rotten. You understand? So listen. When we do things from the bottom, grassroots, in the soil, grounded, and we stick to that shit, it rises up, it reaches the top, and we see the impact on the top. We start seeing the ice cubes speak our language. We start seeing the Colin Kaepernick speak our language, because I know for a fact Colin Kaepernick got a lot of game from the Hidden Colors series because he told me. He's a fan of the Hidden Colors series. He has told me this. I know this for a fact. when we do these things on the grassroots and we stick to it 10 toes down, it's rooted. That foundation is there. It ain't going nowhere. It's going to rise. And then the folks on the top will start getting on board with what is rooted in the grassroots. This is why what you guys do and your impact is so important. And I do agree that our brother Dave Chappelle has seen the Buck Breaking movie. We here in the grassroots, we've been talking about the racism from the white LGBT community for a long time. Our brother Nipsey, that's another brother, Nipsey, who was a big fan of the Hidden Colors thing, the whole thing. Nipsey was another guy, a great example. Nipsey, he's another one. You understand? Nipsey was a student of all this stuff. He gave props and praise to it all the time. But we've been talking about the racism from the white LGBT community for a long time. And that's something, their racism is very dangerous because when we call them out, they've been able to flip on our ass and say, okay, we're being homophobic. And then they start attacking us. And then they've had a whole bunch of Negroes that we have to shadow box with. And that's what today's broadcast is about. Shadow boxing organizations. Our brother Neely Fuller has talked to us about not shadow boxing with black organizations that's fronted by white people. White people have a great technique of pushing out black folks for us to shadow box with. When we need to be going after the white supremacists, they'll push a black organization or a black coon in our faces, so we'll fight with them when it's the white supremacist that's really the puppet master. Okay? Now, Dave Chappelle clearly stated in his special, hey, I ain't really got a problem with LGBT people. My problem is with white people. And the racism, that's his problem, and he was calling it out. The racism within the white LGBT community. He said, hey, can these people be racist? Yes, they can. Stop punching down on my people. They don't like that. They don't like that racism being called out because they know that they've been foot soldiers for white supremacy. The white LGBT community, they have been some of the biggest purveyors of anti-black racism in history. And we did an entire movie called Buck Breaking that broke that shit down. If you have not seen this movie, ladies and gentlemen, you need to go to buckbreakingmovie.com and see this movie. They do not like to be called out. And in that movie, Buck Breaking, we took our time and called them out. We took that shit all the way back into their history. And before this movie came out, a week before the movie came out, they were attacking me all through the damn media. Yeah, Flame Monroe is a transgender person who's a comedian, and Flame Monroe calls out the racism in the white LGBT community. Shout out to Flame Monroe. Flame Monroe is honest enough about the racism that happens in that community and calls it out. This is why we shouldn't be swayed. We shouldn't get too caught up by their shadow boxing organizations that they throw our way. I need y'all to hit that thumbs up button. Buck Breaking is very deep. I cannot wait until we do Buck Breaking 2. Buck Breaking 2 is definitely coming. After I do these other projects. I got a few other projects that I have to do. But listen. So the white supremacists wanted to attack Dave. Dave called out their racism. He called out the fact when you get the white supremacists on the ropes, they turn around and say, hey, I'm really a woman, nigger. Don't you misgender me. So he was calling out their racism. He was calling it out. So now what they tried to do, they tried to get some fake organization to do the dirty work for them, talking about the National Black Justice Coalition has a problem with Dave Chappelle. They called him out on him going after the trans community and all that. And then you have this one showrunner from Netflix. There's a show called Dear White People. There's this showrunner who's a white man. I'm not going to call this a woman because this is clearly a white man. A suspected white man. This person right here talking about they going to quit because of Dave Chappelle. Jacqueline P. Moore. Okay, they keep referring to this person as she and her. Now, this person has a bunch of bikini pictures deliberately showing his bulge. Okay? I'm not going to even show y'all that. But this is, and he's a showrunner for the TV show Dear White People. This is supposed to be a black show. No wonder this show is hella corny. This show is supposed to be about black people talking about racism from their perspective, but it's written by white people, which a lot of these shows are. And this person, Jacqueline P. Moore, had me blocked already. I'd never really acknowledged, I never knew who this person was really until this week. And I saw that they already had me blocked. And from what I understand, this person has blocked a lot of other black people who are activists. Just preemptively blocked them. Okay, I don't know this dude from a can of paint, but now I know he's a showrunner for that show. And he tried to make a big stink about he's going to quit because of Dave Chappelle, and other white people have been getting in his ass. Because here's the thing. There are a lot of white people who understand what this agenda is about. There's a lot of white people who understand that, hey, wait a minute. This agenda is really affecting our white children too. They just kind of use black folks as the Trojan horse, but they understand that these people try to push this agenda to harm white kids as well. They got to do it with us first. If they can break us first, they can break anybody. But they're going after white babies and white kids too, and a lot of white people don't like that either. So they're like getting in his ass too. So this whole thing is kind of backfiring right now. See, we got to stay on this thing. This is backfiring on the white LGBT community right now. You know? And now black folks are getting some damn heart for a damn change, really because there's a lot of white folks calling the shit out too. This is why there's some other black folks getting some heart, but we on the grassroots, we've been had the heart to call them out. Yeah, a lot of black folks are co-signing Dave Chappelle. You understand? Because they see what the damn agenda is. They see what it is. But let's get into this organization, though. This National Black Justice Coalition. Now, listen to that name. When we heard that name, a lot of black people were like, who in the hell is that? National Black Justice Coalition? Who the fuck is that? Nobody knew who it was. Black folks have never heard of this organization, a Black Justice Coalition. What the hell is that? Now look, when you go to the National Black Justice Coalition's website, well, let me get some stuff up here. Hold on. When you go to their website, this is what you see. National Gay Men's Movement. It's an LGBT organization. All right? This is an LGBT organization calling itself the National Black Justice Coalition. This is an LGBT organization. That's all it is. And it's white funded. Now, let's look at the team here. Now let's look at the board members. Hold on. Let's look at the board members. Real quickly. Who we see? Benjamin damn Crump. All right, so we got Benjamin Crump co-signing this nonsense, and we know what his get down is. Benjamin Crump is all in this damn mix. This nigga. Speaking of Benjamin Crump, y'all remember, on a side note, y'all remember the officer who shot Jacob Blake in Kenosha? The DOJ said they won't seek charges in the officer who shot Jacob Blake. I knew that was going to happen. So they let him go. They let him get away with shooting Jacob Blake. They're not going to charge him. They just announced that this week. And I'm not surprised because we called this out a while ago. The reason why they're not going to charge him, do y'all remember this? This is Jacob Blake's mama sitting up here with Benjamin Crump. Remember this? This is why they're not going to charge him. Benjamin Crump gave her instructions so they can get the payout. Remember, this is your boy Crump, and this is his thing right here. Hold on.
There's a piece that I can't even describe. So when I tell you this is hard, it is very difficult. But in addition to that, I have great peace. And it allows me to forgive. I've already forgiven. And this forgiveness is not
the whole forgiveness to her.
Not for anybody else, but God and me.
Oh Lord. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, that's why the charges didn't get put on this guy, because the Mammy and Crump, which we knew that's what they do. This is the whole routine. We've been telling y'all that for the longest. These niggas get out here, they go behind the scenes, negotiate a little payout for the family, get the coon-ass family to go out here forgiving, wait a little while, and then drop the charges. They do hey, we gonna forgive if you give us this check. We get out here and we start forgiving so the cop don't get charged, and so that everybody else get a damn target on their back. We've been calling Crump out. Crump is a one-trick damn pony, dude. So this organization got Crump's ass in it, all right? So you already know it's for the fuckery. But this organization, hold on. This organization is headed by this guy named David J. Johns. This clown right here. This is the so-called executive director. And if you remember, this was one of the dudes who was on the Breakfast Club in that fiasco of an interview with Malik Yoba and all of these other trans people on there talking all types of crazy. The video got 9,000 likes and 29,000 dislikes. It almost got 30,000 dislikes, ladies and gentlemen. That was a train wreck of an interview. They were on there talking the dumbest shit ever. David Johns, he's a complete clown. He's a do-boy for the white LGBT establishment. Remember, this was the Negro sitting on here talking about we don't need to be focusing on people's dicks, because Charlemagne and those guys were trying to ask questions, but they had to walk on eggshells, and I get it. They were trying to ask questions about the damn, what's considered a woman and all that. And he up here, don't be worried about no damn dicks. Don't worry about nobody having a dick. It's about the spirit. Hold on, let me play this. This dude is up here when asked about, hold on, we can't sit up here and act like this is a woman. These are women and they got damn dicks. What you talking about? Do we need to wait till they get surgery? It ain't about don't worry about no dick. Stop focusing on dick. This is the clown right here. Listen to this clown shit. Listen to it. Hold on. Let me turn it up. Hold on.
Because again, transness has so little to do with otherwise male-determined genitalia.
Right.
We gotta get beyond being fascinated with people's dicks. Period. That's not what this is about.
It is.
This conversation is about people's spirits, making space for people and how they show up. It ain't got shit to do with what they got between their legs.
And also,
yes, it do.
That is problematic.
He trying to tell you that's predator talk right there. That's predator talk. Don't worry about this. I know I'm supposed to be a woman, but don't worry about this dick. It ain't nothing but a little dick. Damn. Just look at it as a big old clit. Y'all stop worrying about some damn dick, man. Yeah, dick is a problem. If you're supposed to be a woman and you pull a dick out, that's a problem. Dick is a problem. It ain't about the dick, it's about the spirit. No, you got a dick spirit, and that's a problem. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? Nigga, you sound crazy. Dick is a problem. If a woman has a dick, that's a problem. That's a deal breaker. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah, that's pedophile talk. That's what they tell kids they're about to molest. You tell that to kids you're about to take advantage of. Well, they're mad at Dave Chappelle because Dave kept it real. Dave was like, hey, yeah, gender is real, which it is. Gender is real. Don't sit up here and talk about this is a woman and they pull a damn dick out and we just don't focus on that. Don't focus on the dick. No, what you mean? It's male-determined genitalia. What the fuck you talking? That's a dick, dude. Y'all can't talk around that. You ain't gonna try to pull a magic trick on me to make me think that's something other than a dick. That's predator talk, man. That's predator talk. That's predator talk, dude. But listen, this organization, let's get busy with this organization. Who is this organization? Because I've called them out before. Now let's look at this organization. Who's really running this? Who's funding this organization? Let's slow walk this thing for 1 second. Who's funding this organization? Let's get into this thing. Okay, let's go into this website. The National Black Justice Coalition. Okay. Let's look at our investors here. Let's get into this. So we go to their investor page. Let's look at some of all these white corporations who's investing. Now what? The Cartoon Network? Really? The Cartoon Network? So this stuff, they're going for kids. They're going after kids. Hold on, but let me go into something else. Let me get back to David Johns real quick. Hold on. Because he works with kids too. That's another problem if he's pushing this stuff to kids. Hold on. Where is this where he works with kids? He works with the Black Caucus, Congressional Black Caucus. Okay, right here. He's committed to volunteer services that maintains an active commitment to improve literacy among adolescent minority males. So they got him targeting kids. All right. So they got this dude targeting kids. This is the kind of dude that the white supremacists will put around your kids. Okay. Childhood education. Yeah, they'll put this dude around a bunch of kids. All right. All right. But let me go back to these sponsors, these investors. Now, these are the people who invested, our anchor investors. Now, look at some of these names, all white corporations, okay? Then they got Planned Parenthood right here on the bottom. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into, because I'd be here all day, but let me just get into a few of the people who invest into this shadow-ass organization that black folks don't even know about. These are some big names, ladies and gentlemen. These are big names. Why is Planned Parenthood investing in a black LGBT organization? Let's get into that. Why, ladies and gentlemen? Why? Hold on, before I get into that, let me go down here. This is the Cartoon Network and the National Black Justice Coalition presents Gender Pronouns comic. So they got a bunch of black kids in the cartoon talking about some damn gender pronouns, okay? Thee, they, them, him, she, her. They're targeting your damn kids, okay? Now, let me tell you something before I get into these folks. And I want y'all to get some pens out because I want y'all to write some of this stuff down. We're going to do some schooling tonight. Tonight, we're going to do a little bit of schooling. I really have a bug in my ass about the way these people target children, because all of our children, we look at it as a village. I look at it as a village. When they target all of our children, they're targeting my children. We have to be very cognizant of what all of our children are being taught. Not just mine, yours too. I'm concerned about what happens to your children. This is why I ride so deep. This is why I did a whole movie, Buck Breaking, putting my reputation on the line and my safety on the line so that your children will have an antithesis to this nonsense that's being thrown at them. I wanted you and your children to have a counter to the propaganda given to them. Why? Because if they indoctrinate your children are going to be the peers of my children. Your children are growing up with my kids. So if y'all kids out here being raised as the next Larry Elder, that's going to affect my children when they grow up. My children are growing up with your kids. So even though my kids are being raised by a person who's with the shit, who's really extremely black, anti-racism, my kids are going to get the game, and they're getting the game in my household. When they leave my household, I don't want them to have to interact with a baby fucking coon that niggas are out here raising. So I want to give your kids the game too, so that my kids can have the right peers around them. So your children and their upbringing is just important. Because I don't want y'all raising the next goddamn Candace Owens, some divestment wig bedwench that is coming around my fucking kids doing some slick shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because my kids love all black folks. They love everybody, period, especially other black folks. So I don't want them to be hey, that's my black brother, that's my black sister, and you got a Sage Steele that you done raised around my fucking child. You understand? A little mammy, a baby mammy that y'all done raised. Y'all done brought the Lil Nas X's around my kids. You know what I'm saying? Who's a tool of white supremacy. So I want your kids to have the game as well. But listen, going back to the investors and the sponsors of this, Planned Parenthood. Why is Planned Parenthood supporting a black LGBT organization, funding it, giving big money to it? These are big money donors giving money to this unknown nigga. Well, we know Margaret Sanger. For those who don't know, Margaret Sanger, who was a eugenicist, Margaret Sanger was a white supremacist, and Margaret Sanger was the person who founded Planned Parenthood, ladies and gentlemen. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, before Planned Parenthood was called Planned Parenthood was called the Negro Project, okay? Planned Parenthood was called the Negro Project. There's a great book on this about Margaret Sanger called the Negro Project, the diabolical, duplicitous, dangerous, and disastrous deadly plan for Black America. The Negro Project was a plot and a plan that they're still implementing to eradicate the number of black people. Okay, this was eugenics, and this is what they're still doing. Planned Parenthood was initially called the Negro Project, ladies and gentlemen. It was designed to wipe black people's numbers out. Just straight up and down. It was designed to wipe our numbers out. A lot of folks don't know that. Some of y'all in the room like I didn't know that. Yes. It was designed to wipe our numbers out. Okay? That was the Negro Project. To sterilize black women so they couldn't have babies, to get rid of the Negro problem, which is too many Negroes out here. So now, with them promoting black LGBT very heavy, they understand if they promote that, that's going to be used as a form of birth control because they know that same-sex people will not procreate. They know two people of the same sex having sexual relations with each other, they will not procreate. So they're pushing this hard. They're pushing this as a lifestyle. This is why they're putting so much big money on it. All right, let's get deep with this thing. Hit this thumbs up button. Now let's look at some of the other sponsors on here. Let's look at some of the other sponsors on the National Black Justice League website. Whenever you see Planned Parenthood and Procter & Gamble, right here, that's the Procter & Gamble symbol. That's Procter & Gamble. Why is Procter & Gamble involved with this? Okay, let's look at this. Why is Procter & Gamble a part of this? Corporations, listen, they really rarely steer or veer away from the initial intent of the corporation. They can hide it all they want to, but they never veer away from the initial intent. Let's get down. Who was part of the Negro Project? Okay, let's go to the Negro Project. The Negro Project, conceptualized by birth control advocate, activist Margaret Sanger, and implemented by the Birth Control Foundation of America, now Planned Parenthood Federation of America, was an initiative to provide Southern black women with access to birth control. That's bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Whiteypedia will put a spin on it. It was to get rid of black folks. It wasn't to provide safe birth control. It was to get rid of black people. Dr. Clarence Gamble, physician and heir to the Procter & Gamble soap fortune, was also an influential figure on the project, supervising and partially funding it. It was Procter & Gamble who were funding the Negro Project, ladies and gentlemen. These people are doing the same shit. Procter & Gamble was funding the Negro Project. They were funding the eugenics program. Okay? They were funding it. Let's get even deeper, ladies and gentlemen. There's an infamous letter from Margaret Sanger to Dr. Gamble from Procter & Gamble. There's a letter that's in the archives, that's in the public archives from 1939. Margaret Sanger wrote this letter to Dr. Gamble from Procter & Gamble. Listen, let me read y'all part of the letter where they were trying to get black folks sterilized. Hold on. While the colored Negroes have great respect for white doctors, they can get closer to their own members, more or less lay their cards on the table, which means their ignorant superstitions and doubts. They do not do this with white people, and if we can train a Negro doctor at the clinic to go along with them with enthusiasm and with knowledge, which I believe will have far-reaching results among the colored people. His work, in my opinion, should be entirely within the Negro profession and the nurses, hospital, and social workers, as well as the county white doctors. Now, this was right before this was right before Tuskegee. On a side note, now this was right before Tuskegee, by the way. They were talking about getting black doctors and nurses to kind of go into the black community. Okay? But let me read the rest of this letter to Dr. Gamble from Margaret Sanger. The minister's work is also important. He could be trained, perhaps by the Federation, as to our ideas and the goal that we love to reach. So they were talking about getting shadow boxing Negroes back then. Procter & Gamble and Margaret Sanger from Planned Parenthood family, back then in the 1930s, they were talking about getting black organizations, Negro preachers and Negro doctors to push their agenda for them. You understand? They were talking about getting them to push the agenda for them. Hold on. Da-da-da-da. Hold on, let me see, where's this? Okay. This is the key right here. I want to blow this line up so y'all can read it with me. This is very important. The minister's work is also important. Also, he should be trained, blah, blah, blah. We do not want word to get out that we want to exterminate the Negro population. And the minister is the man who can straighten out that idea if it ever occurs to any of their more rebellious members. So they didn't want to get the word out that they were trying to exterminate the Negro population. They got this shit in writing, ladies and gentlemen. They got it in writing. They put it in writing. And they were like, our Negro ministers can straighten out the rebellious Negroes just in case they get wind of what we're trying to do. Signed, Margaret Sanger. All right? So they're talking about y'all right now. The black folks who are waking up to the plan and not going along with it. The black people who are like, wait a minute, this organization sounds funny style, this National Black Justice League, that sounds funny. That's part of that Margaret Sanger plan. It's in writing, guys. This is them putting it in writing, telling you they want to exterminate the Negroes and they're going to get buffer class shadow boxing niggas to go along with it. They got it in writing. This ain't a conspiracy. This is something that you can look up. Let's get even deeper. We can go deeper. Let's get deeper, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go deeper. Let's look at one more of the sponsors. Again, we could be here all night just breaking down who these people's sponsors are. All right, let's go to another sponsor they have. William R. Keenan Jr. Charitable Trust. Okay? The William R. Keenan Jr. Charitable Trust. Now, who is William R. Keenan Jr.? Where are my North Carolina people? My North Carolina family. If you're from North Carolina, raise your hand. If you're from North Carolina, raise your hand, ladies and gentlemen. Where's my North Carolina? I know I got a lot of North Carolina family in here. There's a stadium out there in North Carolina. At the University, I want to say of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. They have something, a football stadium called Kenan Stadium. Are y'all familiar with that? I don't know if they changed the name yet. I know there was some controversy about them changing the name at Kenan Stadium at the University of North Carolina. Are y'all familiar with that? Kenan Stadium. Okay. William Keenan Jr., his father, William Keenan Sr., was an infamous white supremacist who helped start the Wilmington Massacre, where they went into Wilmington, North Carolina, a white supremacist militia group, to exterminate the black people in Wilmington. They burned Wilmington down. I was one of the executive producers on a film called Wilmington on Fire that went into this. It's still called that. People, they want the name changed because William Keenan Sr. was the white supremacist that led that white supremacist militia attack on Wilmington. All right? UNC changed its name of stadium, which honored racists. All right? William R. Keenan Sr. All right? That's the name. It's named after a known white supremacist who wanted to eradicate black people. All right, there's another article on it. Most fans entering Kenan Stadium probably don't pay attention to the plaque and as a result don't know the first thing about William Rand Keenan Sr. Even if they did read it, they would not learn the most notable thing about him. William Rand Keenan Sr. was the commander of a white supremacist paramilitary force that massacred scores of black residents in Wilmington, North Carolina on a single bloody day in 1898. All right? And that's William Keenan's organization right there, burning down Wilmington. All right? So y'all better know who these people are. Y'all better know who these people are, ladies and gentlemen. These people sit up here and honor their white supremacist ancestors, and then they secretly fund these shadowy black organizations to continue their covert-ass mission. See, now they got to be more covert with it, but they still have the same agenda, which is to eliminate black people or tailor our population. Yeah? Heavy stuff here. So we got to know who the white supremacists are. We have to call them out. We always got to call the white supremacists out, ladies and gentlemen, because they are the problem. It is the white supremacists who are the problem. In fact, we got to watch out what's going on out here with a lot of black folks missing. Have y'all noticed there's a lot of stories of black people missing, especially around St. Louis, in many of these highly black populated areas? I just saw a story where they found some remains in a river out there in St. Louis, and there's a lot of black girls going missing out there. We got to watch out what's going on out here. There's some heavy stuff going on out here, family. See, we got to start getting on code so that we can start looking out for each other. We got to start being our own police. And I don't mean walking around showboating with badges or whatever. We got to be on some covert shit where we have to look out for each other. Because there's a lot of black folks missing, and we know what the get down is out here. There's a lot of black folks out here missing. Y'all remember that brother Jelani Day? They were talking about him. It was a brother named Jelani Day. Where was Jelani Day from? I think he was from Illinois somewhere. The black man missing, young black man missing. Brother Jelani Day. And they were looking for him, and then they found his body. All right, let me show a picture of Jelani Day for those who don't remember. The brother Jelani Day, young brother missing. Hold on, this is him. This is brother Jelani Day. This brother was missing, all right? So they found Jelani Day's body. And the white mainstream media, they're not really talking about the damn autopsy. So they did an autopsy on our brother Jelani Day. So what do y'all think they found? I'll let y'all take a guess. Is Jelani Day from Chicago? Okay. He's from the Chicago area. The pre-med student. Bloomington, Illinois. Okay. So they found his body missing. They recovered his body. What do you think they found when they did the autopsy? Family, they did an autopsy on our brother. Y'all already know. They did an autopsy on him, and let's read what they found in the autopsy. In the white media, they ain't really barking this too loud. So they found him. The corpse had no eyeballs, only sockets. The river water had run her course, soaking the body through and through. They're trying to blame some of this missing organs on the river. That's bullshit. Okay, they're trying to blame some of his missing organs and eyeballs on the river current. That's bullshit. Also, listen, the body was missing its top and bottom teeth. A second autopsy performed said that his jawbone had been sawed out. All right? Listen, the family's private forensic pathologist could find no brain. They took his brain, no organs, no liver, no spleen. They just cleaned it. They cleaned him all out. They cleaned this brother's body all out, man. This ain't nothing but goddamn organ harvesting. They done got all this dude's organs. They got everything out of him, dude. This ain't me talking. This is not a conspiracy theory, dude. This is what the forensic people said. They did a private autopsy. All the organs are gone. The organs completely liquefied. And then the white media talking about the body had suffered innumerable fish and turtle bites. Okay, fish and turtle didn't saw his damn jaw loose. All right? Man. And here's somebody, who is this? I'm really trying to ask people not to go down the path of conspiracy. What are you talking about? If a motherfucker's organs are missing and brains are missing, his jawbone is sawed out, what conspiracy? It's clear he's been harvested. Somebody harvested his damn body. Yeah, sound like the police might have been involved. Yeah? Sound like cops might have been involved with this shit. Sounds like cops might have been involved. Yeah? But like, I want to show y'all another story. See, we got to, when it comes to black folks understanding what's going on out here, we got to stop trying to find reasons to cop out to what's going on out here. Hold on, I'm going to find this one story, guys, where out there in Chicago, speaking of Chicago, they were harassing some black businesses out there. There were some black businesses out there. Let me find that article. And they had a coon doing the dirty work for them. Let me find that article. I'm looking through it now. Y'all bear with me. Here it is right here. Okay. This is another example of how they get their coons to be the buffer class that we got a shadow box with. So these sisters are trying to get a business going, trying to get their businesses going, and there's one coon who's throwing a monkey wrench in there, holding up them getting the right permits for their business. There's one Negro coon that's doing all the dirty work. Now look at this. This is how they get their coons and their shadowboxing Negroes to do the dirty work for them. This is how black businesses are sabotaged. Hold on.
We discovered what appears to be a pattern. 3 people trying to open 3 different businesses on the South Side. They're encountering the same problem. They're aldermen. CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozlov live in the Street Side studio. Dana, they say the alderman is basically telling them it's his way or the highway.
Well, that's when Alderman Greg Mitchell, Brad, was still communicating with them. And these entrepreneurs say instead of spurring economic development, he's killing it.
You gonna do some good work.
500 supportive signatures on this petition, and Yolanda Kemp's daycare center is still stuck in construction limbo. Her only holdup? A letter she needs from 7th Ward Alderman Greg Mitchell allowing street access to the private parking lot.
What I heard back from him was, no, he doesn't support a daycare center coming here. And that was after thousands of dollars had been invested.
This petition not considered.
Every day I'm here, I have a parent walking past asking, when is the place open?
Kemp says Mitchell is now refusing to return her calls. Out of desperation, she hired mediator Jocelyn Floyd to help resolve any issues.
He's not returned my calls, emails.
And this seems to be a pattern for Alderman Mitchell, who's also refusing to give access letters to 2 other would-be business.
And this is by the request of the white people who's the puppet master for this nigga. Okay? This is the puppet master for white supremacists. Be very clear.
Owners in a ward full of empty storefronts and buildings.
He has created a hardship for myself and my husband.
Lori Shelby Conley bought this 11-year vacant property to open an alcohol-free cigar lounge. She says Mitchell told her he wanted an Ace Hardware or nail salon instead, before ghosting her.
All I'm trying to do is bring some economic development to an area that I am invested in. And he's not giving me that opportunity.
This space in July 2020, Desiree and Marlon Wilcox reached out to me after Mitchell refused to give them an alley access letter needed for them to open an events center in a building they also own, before ghosting them too.
He said, my vision is not his vision.
It's cost these women hundreds of thousands of dollars.
He's unfit, and he's proven that.
Floyd says she's done trying to talk to Mitchell. She's taken her concerns to the city and Inspector General.
It's disheartening to know that in this day and age that black women don't have the respect of a black alderman to support our businesses in this community.
That right there. This is what I didn't like right here. Hold on. This is what I didn't like. She turned it into a damn gender issue. Hold on.
General.
It's disheartening to know that in this day and age that black women don't have the respect of a black alderman to support our businesses in this community.
Okay, no, black folks. This is why they pull shit like this. Listen, black people, this is why the white supremacists can pull shit like this, because your niggas will go for it. You went for the shit. She turned it into a damn gender issue. Where the black woman, they be doing black women like this, a black alderman don't even. This is y'all fell for it. You fell for the con game. That's why they're able to pull the con game. Don't shadow box with the Negro coon that they done put in place. This ain't about your sex or you being a woman. Y'all, this is why we got to stop shadow boxing with the coons. It's the white people who put this coon in power. Who's funding this coon? Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I showed you guys that coon organization, the National Black Justice Coalition. I'm showing you the white people who's funding it. I'm not going to sit here and waste 2 seconds with a moist coon who's being funded by the real threat. We got to look at the real people who's funding these damn coons, who gave this nigga his instructions to not let these black businesses pop up. Same shit they're doing with Crenshaw, by the way. Same shit going on out there in Crenshaw, by the way. The so-called Negro leadership is the same type of shit. But I digress. But we got to stop falling for the okie doke, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of folks, and hit that thumbs up button, ladies and gentlemen. So a lot of people in this room, hit that thumbs up button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit that like button. Hit the thumbs up button. But we got to stop falling for that. Don't go for the okie doke, ladies and gentlemen, because they pull this shit on black men and black women. They deal with us as a group. This is not a gender thing. The minute we start falling for the gender thing, we're done. It's a wrap. The minute we fall for that, it's a wrap. So we got to stay focused. The problem is white supremacy. Do not shadow box. There was another situation. Where was this? This was about a year or so ago, and it's been brought up now. This sister was a firefighter, like the first female firefighter in this part of Florida, and they had a mural, and she was supposed to be on the mural, and they replaced her picture with a picture of a painting of a white person. Some hardcore racist shit. Now look at this. And this is funny how the white supremacists try to explain their way out of their blatant racism. Hold on, listen, look at this, hold on.
And got the mayor to weigh in.
Latasha Clemens is a local hero. As a little girl, she dreamed of becoming a firefighter, and she achieved that dream.
Nicole Hunt Jackson talks about her client, retired Assistant Deputy Chief Latasha Clemens. Clemens is opening up for the first time since her picture was removed from a Boynton Beach fire station mural.
I was like, wow, why did this happen?
They got her face and then made her into a white person. That was cold as hell.
I was hurt. I was disappointed. And then I was outraged.
Clemens, the first African-American female firefighter in the city, says she was under the impression back in November her picture would be in the mural. When it was unveiled on June 2nd, her spot in the mural, along with another retired African-American fire rescue member, appeared to be replaced with white faces.
It's a reflection of the community itself and all those young girls that, can walk by that station, look at that mural, and just have their hopes and dreams are shattered by the facing of that.
The mural was taken down. One person was fired and another was demoted and then resigned. We went to the mayor to find out.
You know what? The white supremacists, their punishment is they get to resign early. It's always they get a demotion. They never get fired. They just get transferred. They get to resign. They get to keep all that little pension. The fake ass punishment for white people. Hold on.
Out what happened.
From the information that I have is that the fire chiefs asked for the removal of former Chief Glenn Joseph and Deputy Chief Latasha Clemens from the mural because they are no longer with the fire department. So the people... That
don't make no damn sense. Okay, so if you want to remove their picture because they're no longer with the fire department, why are you going to put up an imaginary white person? If you're going to remove the sister's picture and the other black man's picture, because they removed the black man's picture too, if you're going to remove the black people because they retired, why put the face of a non-existent person on the damn mural who's white, a non-existent white person? See, their explaining don't even make sense. Yeah?
Who made the decision didn't know that it would be determined to be racist.
Oh, stop.
To take out people of color from our mural.
The mayor says the next step is...
They are moving forward with the original design with Deputy Chief Clemens and former Chief Glenn Joseph in it. And our new Assistant City Manager, Catherine Matos, along with our attorney, Jim Cheroff, have decided to get approval for everyone's picture before it goes back.
That's cold as hell. Look at this. Look like they turned into a white man. Look like they changed her picture from a black woman to a white man. Now listen, if these people do this type of shit and the black person is alive, just imagine how they whitewash black historic figures. I want y'all to understand this. They're very good at whitewashing black historic figures. This woman is alive and they whitewashed her damn face. She was here to say, hey, wait a minute, I ain't white. Yeah, you're talking about people of color. So just imagine what they do to native black Aboriginal people. They lighten them up. They got a very bad habit of doing that. See, this is how they try to rewrite and control history. This is why it's important that we have to write history and control history and document history. It's very important that we do that, ladies and gentlemen. But these white supremacist fire departments and police departments, they're white supremacist operations right now. And speaking of that, there was a shooting, and I want to say this was in Illinois, Chicago too. There was a shooting, ladies and gentlemen. This is a weird case. in Rockford. This was in Rockford. Where's Rockford? But there was a shooting, and I want y'all to look at this story. This woman's husband got shot randomly. Some random dudes ran up in the crib. Family, these dudes look like cops. And truth be told, if I didn't know any better, and I'm not saying yay or nay, niggas sound like the damn wife was in on it. I want y'all to look at this story. This sister's husband got killed, and her reaction to it is in Rockville, Illinois. Dude, her reaction is real weird. It looked like the cops, these dudes look like cops who ran up in the spot. But look at this. Tell me if I'm tripping. Hold on.
Family members identify one of the men killed last night as Louis Lee. Home security cameras were recording during the attack on Jonathan Avenue. Lee's wife tells Rachel Perry the woman was there when her husband was killed. Rachel.
Eric, I do want to warn the viewers, this video coming up may be disturbing to some. His wife tells me the men walked right in the front door and immediately started shooting. At one point, she thought they left, but instead they fired even more shots. Dozens of gunshots ring out at a Rockford home.
He was a family person.
Hold on. Wait. Are these white boys? These look like white boys, man. Truth be told. These kind of look like white boys, man. And they acting like cops. Okay.
Dozens of gunshots ring out at a Rockford home.
He was a family person. He wasn't really for this type of stuff, you know.
Tashima McIntosh Lee tells me she was at the house on Jonathan Tuesday evening when her husband Louis Lee was killed.
Yeah, it did happen real fast. It was weird. They just opened up my door and just got to shooting. At first they left back out, just I thought they left. And then they came back in and started shooting again.
Home security footage shows 3 men walk up to the door and begin shooting. You can hear one telling someone to stay down.
Stay down. Stay down. Stay down.
Stay down? These niggas sound like cops, man. They just bust in the crib, stay down, stay down. These sound like cops, man. This is what cops do. That's real weird. And they didn't shoot her? And she's all skinning and grinning? What the hell is this about? Okay. This is weird. Hold on.
And then yelling to get out.
Is she yelling, hey, please get out? Hey, instead of, hey, stop shooting. Please get out my house? Okay, I don't know about this one, guys. There's something smells funny on this one.
Y'all already shot him the first time when y'all came in and shot at him the first time. So why would you come back in? Like, that's stupid.
Tashima has nothing to say to the people responsible for her husband's death.
I don't want to talk to them. I mean, I wish it never happened. And then all the other incidents that happened in the same night that happened with him, so.
But she will remember Louis as the life of the party.
He was a happy person. He liked the party. I can say he liked the party. He used to act like he didn't like the party, but he liked the party.
Rockford police tell.
Fuck? What? Something ain't right with that, man. What the fuck is? Some ops just came in and blew my husband's brains out, but he used to party. He loved to party. He liked the party. And he said he liked the party. The fuck is that? I don't know what that is, man. Something ain't right with that, bro. Nigga, that smells like a setup or something, dude. She acting hella weird, and it looked like them folks came in with that. Dude, I don't know. I don't know, but if she show up with a new car and a new lace front, we know something was up. We know there's some funny business going on. If that happens, we know it's some funny business going on. Where my people out there in where my people in Louisiana, Baton Rouge. Where are my Baton Rouge people? Hold on, I'm trying to look up something real quick. Hold on 1 second. Y'all bear with me. I gotta pull up some on the gram real quick. Y'all bear with me. And by the way, y'all get that new Mink Slide Funk on Wheels EP right now. The new Mink Slide Funk on Wheels EP is available right now, ladies and gentlemen, at minkslide.com, or you can hit that link below. Get the new Mink Slide Funk on Wheels EP, ladies and gentlemen. Mink Slide Funk on Wheels EP available right now, ladies and gentlemen. Out there in Baton Rouge, listen, and you got to watch your language on here, but listen, guys, if you want your record expunged and if you want some free food and a chance to win a Visa gift card, all you got to do is register to get vaccinated. Saturday, October 9th. Okay, that passed already. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Community Center. Your record may be eligible for expungement if you have misdemeanors, 5 years have passed, if you got felonies. So if you get the jab, you can get your record expunged. And you get some free catfish nuggets too. Ain't that a good deal? I totally trust that. Come on, man. Who wouldn't sign up for that? I totally trust that. All right? Listen, I'm cool. But look, we got to be on our square. Listen, we can't allow them to put folks in our place, put folks in our faces so that we can spend our energy shadowboxing with them. We got to watch the coon organizations that they put in our place, in our faces. And that's another thing. See, whenever we try to get something going on, especially black people who want to start businesses, whenever we want to start a business, they're going to put three main obstacles in our place. They're going to put three main obstacles in our way. Number one, the white supremacists, that's going to be the obstacle. And different variations of the white supremacists, that's going to be the main obstacle. And there's sub-obstacles with the white supremacists. You know, they'll try to jank you around with the money, the funding, the people lending out the place, the people giving you the deeds. They're going to try to trick bag it up some way. So number one, the white supremacists, that's going to be the first obstacle. The second obstacle is going to be the Negro buffer class. The buck dancing boule Negroes who they put in place to sabotage you from getting the shit popping. As we see in the situation with the sisters trying to get their businesses. They got their coon tether alderman holding up all of the permits. That's by design. And he's a do-boy for the white minions. And then the third obstacle you're going to have, which is more really not much of an obstacle, but really a nuisance, the tethered coon immigrant class who's just going to sit on the sidelines hating all the time. Now, they're not too much of an obstacle. Like I say, they're more of a damn nuisance. They really don't have any power or any leverage with anybody, especially in the black community, because they have so much hatred and contempt for people that their job is to just kind of linger around and hate on shit. So don't look at them as much of an obstacle. Don't put too much credence in them. They're more of a nuisance than anything. You understand? So we don't want to put too much energy shadowboxing with them. Okay? Don't put too much energy shadowboxing with those Negroes. Because the coon tethered class, they're so done. They're done at this point. Okay? The coon tethered class is done. Who is this hitting me up? Shout out to my dude, Randy Short. Shout out to my brother, Randy Short, just hit me up. Y'all got to get my brother, Randy Short's book, Slavery's Mastery. Y'all Google that, by the way. Yeah. What's up, Cypher? I see you projecting. A lot of white supremacists like to project their ideologies onto the buck breaking movie, but that's okay. But look, like I said, we can't argue too much with that coon tether class because it's a wrap for them. The coon tethered class, look, this is what they're on right now. They ain't even trying to hide it. I posted this up. Some people were like, oh my God, they're running around in their homelands with signs begging for white people. Begging white people to marry them. Family, do you think really, let's keep it a buck, are we going to really build something with this? Are we really going to build something with this? Marry me, please. Looking for a white husband. God-fearing lady, single mom of 3. Okay. What we going to build with this? What we going to build with that, ladies and gentlemen? These people can't wait to get around us to undermine our ass. Let's just stop bullshitting. I'm just saying this so that foundational Black Americans know that we are all we got. We are the ones we got. We are all we got. We got to get our shit popping on our own, and then everybody else is going to get on the ball. But as far as looking for a big contingent of allies, we just don't have it. It's all about what we get down and do. We got to get down and get busy now. Yeah, these tethers, they're the worst. Did y'all see, there was a white boy who went into some little Nigerian shop. His ass he spoke a little Yoruba. He spoke some of the Nigerian language, and boy, they start bucking their damn eyes. They start bucking their eyes for this white man. Hold on, let me play this. Man, the eyes were just a bucking. Look at this. Hold on one second. Look at this. Hold on.
Nigeria. Moso Yoruba díẹ̀. Yeah, ẹ̀yin nìkan. Báwo ni.
Àlàáfíà. Man, I need to make a video, man. Me too, I'm telling you.
Ẹ̀ka sọ.
Níbo ló ti wá?
Mo jẹ́ American.
American.
Yeah.
I never see anything like this. I can't believe it. You make me so proud now.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, I love the white boy can see Yoruba man. Hey, dear.
No, but that down.
Oh, yeah, shit. Okay, fine.
When you get there, then you be. Oh no.
Okay.
Where are all these clothes from?
Okay. Did y'all catch the last part? Okay. Now I want y'all to catch that last part. Now, we see all the buck dancing and bucking. I am so proud of you. Oh, you make me so proud. You proud because a white man can speak Yoruba? Did you catch the last part, though? The last part, she gave him the clothes for free. $30. Get out of here. Get out of here. She didn't even charge him. She gave it to him for free. You make me so proud. Oh, I must take a picture. Did y'all catch that? She gave that shit to him for free. Now listen. If we Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, we go up in them damn shops, number one, they're going to be looking at us stank. We go in there with all of our little African gear, all of our dashikis on. Hey, brother. Hey, sister. Hurry up and buy it. I am not your brother. They come in there, they look at us with that attitude. Let's keep it a buck. We go in there. Hey, brother, sister. Hey. Not only do they look at us funny style, we try to talk some of their language. That is not the correct way to say that. They'll start checking our ass. We go into their stores. They'll double the price on our ass. Keep it a buck. I got folks out there going to Ghana and Nigeria and all that. They go to stores over there. They double the price on your ass. Forget about giving some shit to you for free. They double charge your ass. They put a tether tax. They tether tax you if you're a foundational Black American. I see videos of Black folks living in Ghana right now who are talking about and complaining that they get charged way more than everybody else, including the white people. Black folks go over there and they overcharge Black folks for the shit over there. Black folks over there right now complaining that they get overcharged for stuff. They put a tether tax on foundational Black Americans on some hate shit. But the white man come in, oh, you nigga, he can have it for free. Oh, good white man. Oh, man. Oh, you speak Yoruba? Oh, my God, I am proud. You can have it all for free. Get out of here. All right? We get the tether tax, though. Yeah? And you wonder why nothing get popping. Come on. Oh, they start talking in their language about our ass. Look at this. Yeah, the white boy get this shit for free. And they put a tether tax on us. All right? But we all we got. And that's good. Now, you know, if we won't, you know, look, when we get on the ball, we'll make everybody else get on the ball. We get on the ball, we make everybody else get on the ball, ladies and gentlemen. Family, and I don't want to be petty. But Strappy and ADOS, they had their convention. They had the ADOS convention this year, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Strappy and them had the ADOS convention. They had the conference. They had their conference this year, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, it was less than stellar. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what the ADOS conference was looking like right here. This is their conference, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, it's a little scarce up in there. Now, they've been trying to explain why it was so damn empty. Now, I'm getting on them because we had a successful, sold out, filled to the capacity event when we had the Foundation of Black American Conference, and Strappy and those guys were trying to hate, talking about, well, y'all didn't have no food though. Which I don't even know what that means. Who cares? We had a very successful event. So they were trying to hate. But family, they had a struggle conference. It was embarrassing how empty this place was. This is embarrassing. This is completely embarrassing, ladies and gentlemen. This shows how dead their movement is. The con is over. This is just not one angle. Now, we can show several angles of this, several angles of emptiness, ladies and gentlemen. All right? There's several angles of emptiness here. This is, I'm not, you know, this is another angle here. Several angles of emptiness with different speakers. They got some white woman in there. You know, this was a struggle conference, ladies and gentlemen. They could have had a damn meeting with the Clubhouse app instead of having this bullshit. Empty as hell. Failed. And some of them are in our mentions talking about, well, there was different break-off meetings and different, no, stop it. Just let it go. They're trying to act like, well, there was some people on the other side. No. Stop it. It was so bad, Antonio Moore didn't even show up. Tone didn't even show up to his own group's meeting. They're talking about Tone had a dental appointment. Will y'all please stop? Is there some kind of friction with Strappy and Tone now? That's weird. Miss me with that dental appointment shit. You could schedule your dental appointment anytime. You can schedule your dental appointment any damn time. I'm not being mean. No, they wanted to talk shit and they wanted to go there. We let folks know, hey, look, their movement, which I'm all about lineage, their movement was thrust because of me. I've proven that. The only reason people went to the one last year, the only reason people went, the last one they had, the only reason people went is because they thought I was coming. They thought I was going to be there. Once people saw I don't have anything to do with them because I'm all about lineage, as the work of Claude Anderson speaks on. Norris Sheldon, as his work. It's all about lineage with me. I wasn't trying to start an organization where I'm the leader, and I'm still not. I'm not the leader of FBA. FBA is not an organization. You're either born a Foundation of Black American or you're not. It's not an organization where I'm the leader and we got to have little meetings and determine who's going to be in it. You either born Foundation of Black American or you're not. They started flipping shit, talking about it's a lineage, but it's an organization, but you got to sign some paperwork, and then you got to you got to pay some money to be in it, and all this dumb shit that was deliberately confusing. And it was basically just a front for the Democrat. It's a Democratic shill organization to lead us down the wrong path. It's an LGBT-run organization to mislead niggas. People saw the con game for what it is, and now you see this is what it turned out to be. People abandon this bullshit. You dig? This is sad. And they in there performing. It's sad, sad, sad. Motherfucker in there rapping and shit. Hold on. Where's the nigga rapping? Hold on. Hold on. This shit right here. This motherfucker's in here performing. It's sad. Rapping about gentrification. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Emptification. When I say empty, you say room. Empty room. Empty room. Lord. That's sad. That is sad. That's sad as hell. Let me see if I can find some more pictures. Hold on, this Strappy. Hold on, I'm not gonna play the audio, but this is Strappy. Hold on, it's so bad. Strappy took off her chopper suit. Strappy had to put on a magenta colored suit jacket. She's trying to fem it up. I have beaten Strappy into femininity. I have made Strappy submit. Strappy has failed so bad. Ladies and gentlemen, I have whipped Yvette Carnell into submission. They tried to come for me. You don't come for the boss. You don't come for me. Let's be clear. I'm not the nigga to come for. I have whipped Strappy into submission. Hold on. I have whipped her into submission to the point where she's feminine again. She's putting on colors now. Strappy is putting on some colors. I done got her back feminine again. She done filmed it up, ladies and gentlemen. She done got her a pinkish suit jacket. Look like Strappy is getting back into her womanhood. Strappy looked like she's starting to get thick. I done turned her back into a woman. She came for me, and I showed her how a real man gets down, and now she's feminine again. Tone is gone now. So she got a piece of daddy, black daddy, and her femininity is coming back. She tried to go up against the king, King Flex, and daddy didn't put her back in her place, so now she put on some pink and got her toes done. All right, she got on some earrings now. She done filmed it up. She getting thick. She getting some hips. Hold on, look at her. Come on, Strappy. Come on, girl. Look at her. Is that some ass poking out under that chopper suit, Strappy? Is that a little ass I'm trying to see, Strappy? Strappy she getting some hips. Her hips are getting a little wide. I done got her feminine again. Hold on. Come on, Strappy. You're trying to give a nigga some? What you trying to do? I don't know. I think about it, but you got to take your strap-on off. You got to take the strap-on off first before I think about it, though. The strap-on is a deal breaker. All right, Strappy? That's a deal breaker. At least take that off, and then I'll think about it. Hold on. Look at Strappy getting thick. She trying to bust it open. Come on, Strappy. Okay. Oh, she trying to switch it up a little bit. Come on, girl. Oh, we're going to get you a divestment wig, Strappy. She trying to film it up for a nigga. Next time we see Strappy, she going to have on a sundress, and her coochie cat going to be shaved. Oh, I done got her feminine again. Hey, I'm doing the Lord's work here. You don't come for the boss. Yeah, she got a little out of her element trying to come for me. No, I gave you life. I gave you energy, young lady. You don't come for me. Your strap on ain't big enough to box with God. You understand? She tried to come for Big Daddy, and she understood what manhood is really about. So it's good to see she's feminine back up. Look like she put on some of that Rihanna makeup. Look like she had on a little rouge. Look like she had on a little lip liner. So she's getting it right. I ain't mad at you. Anyway, y'all, let me get out of here, man. It was fun being with the family. Listen, guys, get the new Mink Slide EP right now. Click that link right there below. Get the new Mink Slide EP, Funk on Wheels, ladies and gentlemen. Funk on Wheels. Go to the Hidden History Museum. We still need people to contribute to the Hidden History Museum, ladies and gentlemen. Contribute to the Hidden History Museum. Shout out to everybody hitting the Cash App at KingFlex818. KingFlex818, hitting that Cash App, ladies and gentlemen. Go to buckbreakingmovie.com, buckbreakingmovie.com, and go to hiddencolorsfilm.com, ladies and gentlemen, man. So y'all have a great night.